should be seen as an investment. You think of, just for example, the clients that Sanjiv's introduced me to, the network that Sanjiv's introduced me to, and the general kind of environment that I now feel like I'm in through working with Sanjiv has paid for the coaching many, many times over, let alone the actual value of the coaching itself and the value that I get day to day from knowing that I've got someone there who's guiding me in the right direction and guiding my business in the right direction. We were just sort of drifting day to day, I think, running the business. It started off as just myself. We'd gradually taken on team members, over the years, and we were just kind of getting through the day to day without really giving the future or having a real plan. Yeah, you never really knew what the day was going to hold. I think I was definitely bogged down in the wrong things. I think that, having started the business myself, there were too many things that only I knew how to do, and that clients relied on me for. And I think I couldn't see the wood for the trees, I think is probably the easiest way to describe it. I mean, I definitely had plenty of 11 o'clock in the evening invoicing, and up at the crack of dawn to get ahead of the game. I think also I had a young child, sort of back then, and it was difficult to fit in things like nursery pickups or school pickups and drop-offs and that kind of stuff. So I'd say that it's better now, than it was then, for sure. I don't really know what I'd have done at that point without Sanjiv. I think it was real serendipity that we actually met at the time we did. It was incredibly helpful. It's setting those plans, those expectations, and understanding the long term, and the short term at the same time. It's kind of breaking that longer term plan down into bite-sized chunks. As a business owner, you're only really accountable to yourself, and I think that it's easy to get, just to pretend sometimes that everything's okay, or to have your head in the sand, even if you realise that you do or you don't. I think that having that extra level of accountability, it keeps your focus. As someone who always strives to do their best and to represent myself in the best way, it's great to have someone there who can actually tell me if I've got it wrong, or to tell me if I'm barking up the wrong tree, to help me understand when I've catastrophized something, and to basically keep me there on the straight and narrow. It's super helpful. We didn't really have systems in place before. The systems that we did have, they just had kind of evolved and hadn't really been thought through. There's so many things now that I know I can delegate. There's so many things that happen without my involvement, without me needing to sort of be involved in the day-to-day running or the day-to-day management of the team. I think, for example, my wife, she's been really interested in a lot of the personal development stuff that we've done. It's definitely improved our relationship in being able to implement some of these personal development things into our actual family life. And we've talked to our kids about, a lot of this kind of thing as well. And I think that, my brother works in the business with me. My wife actually works in the business with me. I think they both commented on, the improvement, if you like, in my own kind of well-being, my understanding of how to develop myself and look after myself first, and how that then impacts on the business as a result. Month on month, we're, in the last 6 months, for example, we've improved our retained revenue by over £2,000 a month. Based on strategies and ideas that Sanjiv and I came up with, at the start of the year. And so, having done that in 2 progressive quarters, it gives you the confidence that you can keep doing that. We're going to do it in the next quarter, we're going to do it in the next quarter, and then we're going to see that's ultimately going to have increased by X amount in the next 2 years. It gives you real confidence to see that you've done it, that the strategy worked, to keep evolving that, keep implementing it, and keep going. So yeah, it's had a huge impact. I wish I'd done it sooner. I think that, got the business into a position where it's making great profit, where the team are running it kind of without me, where I'm making enough money to be able to take some more time away from it and to focus on some things that are important to me. And also, to get some more time with the family, some more time with the kids, and, some more holidays, and enjoy the day-to-day life.